on call. So I got a copy of the manuscript and the audio file for the book, and Fauci reads the book.
Part 1. From Bensonhurst to Washington.
It's crazy.
Brooklyn boy.
Yeah.
Anthony Stephen Fauci was born at Brooklyn Hospital.
And so I've just been going through the book.
The ultimate game changer.
And I have it playing in my car. It's like stepping into an alternative universe.
Had what they referred to as instinctively good clinical judgment.
You know, it's this curated experience of Dr. Fauci with his Brooklyn accent.
If you want me to like soft-shell crabs, I like soft-shell crabs.
This is just nuts. And so I went to the COVID chapter, and he is bouncing around so much, it's really hard to follow.
Part 5, COVID.
I mean, he starts some point late in January.
In the Situation Room on January 29th, 2020.
And the first scene's an interaction with Trump.
Anthony, he said, you are really a famous guy.
He barely mentions Bob Redfield at all.
Bob reported that Gao assured him the situation was under
Definitely
control.
doesn't mention that they were arguing about the origin of the virus.
That something large and frightening was
And
on
I
the
can't find
horizon.
any mention of the fur cleavage site.
We had been considering the next step for a few days.
He doesn't say anything about these panicked emails and trying to get in touch with everybody for a secret teleconference. No mention whatsoever of how they didn't invite Bob Redfield.
The upshot. I became the de facto public face of the country's battle with the disease.
It's hard to look at this and not see a pattern.
And the pattern is this completely curated version of history.
Calm the country's anxieties and provide factual information. People should not be walking around with masks.
A lot of this wasn't even factually true, and the way he's describing this to the public and in his book is exaggerated at best.
Bats as they evolve.
If not, it was legitimately misinformation.
Totally consistent with a jump of a species from an animal to a human.
How do you listen to anything this guy says and think it's true?